Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 7 long streams. 7 long streams of the Subfest. But here we are, the final one of Ear versus Tail. This is the last chance for players of both teams to take points for victory. But how's it going, guys? Welcome to the live stream and the final one of the Subfest on day 2 of Ear vs. Tail. I am the host and founder, Subspace, and here we are coming to you live from the Kingdom. But how's it going, guys? Let me welcome who we got in this chat first and foremost. We got Super Mario Wolfbroa, Alyssa, Prospect79, Agent 11 Cookie, Pixel Galaxy. Just gotta scroll through my chat, see who else is in here. Jake Brown, Aki, Nightbot, you don't count, so shut up! Elizabeth Burrell, Marquise, and Michael Garcia. How's everything sounding so far, guys? And Soy Milk and Camila the Bouncer, welcome everybody. Welcome to the final stream of the April 2020 Subfest, Ear vs. Tail. Which part of the chocolate rabbit would you eat first? We're gonna once again have 5555 for our passcode in the lobbies today, so be sure to fill out the Google form. Use exclamation vote if you have not done so. This will make the process a lot faster, and it ensures that you have left a vote. And then be sure to add an E or a T in your Switch username. Let me show you how to do so real quick. You go to your profile page, and then you go to profile up here. Click on this pencil next to your name, and then just be sure to add E or T. But I'm not going to change my name because I am practically neutral. But that's how we do it around here, so that helps answer that question. And here comes the Vibe Raid with everybody that's around, with everything to get in. Please be sure to have an E or a T in your Switch username so we can put you on the proper team for this Splatfest. And we're going to be going in here from now until the end of the fests. So welcome from the Vibe Raid. We got Puggy Z, Happy Squid, Cinnabunny, Reaper, who is not part of the raid, Phoenix Rice Ace Attorney, and Cheese Lord. So, how's it going, guys? I'm sure Vibrant's going to be coming himself in a matter of seconds. There's Vibrant. How's it going, buddy? How did the Subfest stream for you go? Be sure to send me the score for the battles and where did that friend request come from? Please, guys, be sure to have an E or a T. I see the E in your name. And Siren, welcome. Guys, be sure to have an E or a T in your username to have a capital I so I can have an easier way of knowing which team you guys are on for the battle so we can put you there. So just be sure to do that real quick. It will make the job easier for me. So it's like your ear, your tail, your ear, your tail. Chicka Joe, welcome from part of the raid. Mr. Gaming, how's it going? If you guys need access to the Google form, just type exclamation vote. I am short more or less all my mods today, because I know one of them is in practice right now. Squid's in Australia. Noah's also in Australia. One is gone for reasons unknown. And at that, well, I know, but I can't say on the stream. And the last one is, I don't know, playing Minecraft or something. But how's everybody? Passcode is going to be all 5s. Let me get people on the teams first. Tail, 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 and everybody else is in ear. Thank you. I could spectate this round in peace and happiness. But I will reset the lobbies like every single game, so everybody gets an opportunity. Just be sure to vote in the Google form, and then put a capital E or T in your Switch username to represent if you're on ears or tail. It will make the process a lot faster for me to get you guys on your teams. And it's a way of showing you guys have voted in the Google form. It's the one way to count towards popularity, and it's the only way you get to play. You gotta head out. Thanks for stopping from part of the raid. Chicka Joe. I'm used to saying Octo Joe. I will see you next time. Vibrant, when you get the opportunity, be sure to send me in the staff chat the scores from your stream, because I will need to be tallying the scores like ASAP as soon as this stream ends, because I got work first thing tomorrow morning, and I had to do this result stuff tonight after the stream's over. So I kind of had to get on the ball with this right as the stream ends. So I already lost about 15-20 minutes of battles because Viper took a little long, which that's fine. And Janessa and Octoling Octo, how's it going, guys? Welcome. How do you do? It's good to see you. Friend request, let me take a look at that real quick. Friend request, friend request, friend request. Please, we should have an E or a T in your name. Thank you for the E, Siren. That makes my job easier. It makes my job a lot easier since you got that E in your name. If you don't have an E or a T, I'll have to ignore you. And first match of the stream. So make these final battles count. And I reset every single lobby. Oh, I better get rid of these numbers so it's not a distraction. I reset every single lobby to give everyone ample opportunity to play. Because there's 20 of you guys watching. But I will keep the passcode the same the entire time, which is going to be all 5s. I normally do it something a little different when I do my regular private battles, but I keep it for Splatfest. It's easier to memorize, so we could get them going faster. So it's like, underday. Score. That is going to be disclosed and classified. I cannot tell you the battle scores of the whole thing so far, because that's part of the surprise. But this is the first match of the stream, so there's currently no score so far. But if we get enough ears and tails, we'll be able to get many, many matches over the next 3.5 hours. Until the Subfest itself has concluded. And then once the stream ends, this means the Subfest has ended and the results will be premiering on my channel sometime tomorrow. I don't have a time yet. It's going to be after I get home from work. I will update you guys when I find the opportunity to do so, and I will definitely try my best to get there. Even if Speed and Vibrant, Speed and Epi may not make it to the premiere because European time zones are horrible. But I will definitely try to get them out tomorrow, so you guys don't be waiting forever like we do with the KM Splatfest already for the results. Siren, okay. I'm just used to pronouncing it as Siren because of people in the competitive community. I'm just used to pronouncing it as Siren. But if it's pronounced as Siren, I'll try to remember it that way. And it's looking like Tails is doing a pretty good push so far, but we still got a minute of the match. The final 30 to 45 seconds is what matters the most. Because getting wiped at the end can really cost you the game. It really can. Ears is gonna have to do a massive push here if they want to make this comeback here. Or perhaps hear the screams of their enemies as they get splatted and lose their tails. With 20 seconds on the clock, it's still ample opportunity for both teams to get a chance to secure victory. It looks close, but that wipe on Ears may just be what seals the game for Team Tail. And that is game. And this first victory is for Team Tail. So let me back out and recreate the room, and then check for requests. I may have gotten one. I'm just checking. Yes, I did. Please have an E or a T. Thank you for adding a T in your username, Aki. That makes things so much easier for me. I'm just doing the math in my head right now to count the scores so far to myself. So let's reset the room. All 5s, because that's going to be easy. And I better set the color code and everything just right before I forget again. Like I did, like a dummy when I was in last week. Also, if you guys were in the last match, please wait a good 10-15 seconds before coming in to give others the chance to join the lobby. Because there's a lot of you guys here, and I want to give everyone a chance to participate. So ear, tail, tail. Okay, thank you for giving everybody. Okay, we actually need a tail to spectate for once. We're actually going to need a tail to sit back and spectate. So move forward. It fills up fast. There's a lot of you guys in here. We're going to need a random tail to spectate. Not Gotcha, because just got in here. Or Aki, because they just got in here, too. Sorry, Mario Wolf. I'm just going down the list for our spectators. But I reset every lot because there's a lot of you guys now, and I want to give everybody a chance to participate in these matches. Ooh. Okay, that's actually really interesting. I just did the math of all the stream scores so far. I have not seen any of the submission scores so far, but I will look at those once this stream has concluded and close out the submission forms. And it's the Dude Society. It's ear versus tail and the switches. Pull the switch! Also, if you guys are new and have not done so yet, do exclamation vote in the chat so you can get a link to the Google form, or check the description, and then send me a friend request with an E or a T in your Switch username so we can put you on the proper team for the Subfest. I know it's not the fastest, but it definitely makes the process go by the fastest, and it's the easiest way to do so. Finley, how's it going? Welcome. Hoping you're doing good. It's nice to see you, buddy. Hoping you're having a good day. So far, we're doing the Subfest. It's ear versus tail, part 2 of the Subfest. And this is the last stream of the Subfest. And Tails took the first game of the stream. Octosam, welcome. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yes, I do know Spanish. Don't at me. I live in a Spanish-speaking region. I was about to say Spanish-speaking country, but if I was, I'd be talking in like 100% Spanish to you. But I'm a Spanish-speaking region, and I can speak in English. But as long as you guys are good, we will be fine. Bien, gracias. Excelente! I need to refresh my memory on Spanish. I took it in college and high school, and I live in a Spanish-speaking region, so I should know some Spanish. Oh, and I'm gonna take my friend request real quick. Where do I work? I don't want to give the name of the company I work at away, but I definitely start my job tomorrow, and I'm just in orientation and training. My official first day, I honestly have no idea concerning what we're going through in the world right now. So I'm assuming the training itself is considered essential service. Otherwise, I will have to be waiting for when they give me my official start date. But we had this training, it's set for a couple weeks, and then like, training's considered essential, so I'll do it with what they give me. Also, how do you vote? Chest type exclamation vote. And then it'll give you a Google form, and then fill out the questions in it, and then put an E or a T in your Switch username once you have finished voting in the Google form. So we can put you on the proper team, instead of asking every match, what team are you guys on? Because I still remember Crash vs. Spiral being a disaster when we didn't have team tags. Spanish-speaking household? I mean, that's fair, so you do know some Spanish, if you live with people that speak in el español. But I reset through them every single lobby, so if you don't get in, it would be best to wait until the room opens up again, because there's just so many of you guys. And it would just be easier, and it's looking like Tails is dominating. Whoa, that was just weird. You're like stuck inside the door. I'll bet that was a really cool clip that you get like of you in the door there. I think that was a game for Tails, but Ears did pull back quite a bit. Whoa, wait! No, wait! Tails wins the second game of the stream. Maybe I didn't see anybody disconnect in that game. I saw points on everybody, so... And if there was a DC, it was way after 45 seconds anyway. So, that match still counted. Let me set it up for our Hare and Tortoise colors. The password will be all 5555 today, but if you were in the last lobby, please wait a good 5-10 seconds before getting, not good 10-15 seconds before getting in to give everybody a chance to play, because I want to give everyone the ample opportunity. Oh dear, I know these guys are spectating. Tails, tails, ears, ears, tails, tails. Oops. We actually have enough tails for what? We actually have got a what I used to record. I used I use OBS through my capture card that the Elgato. That's what I use to take recordings and all that sort of thing. And JB, how's it going? I see you in there. I was just responding to all these other people and getting matches started. But good to see you in the stream. Final stream at the Subfest. And we got about a little more than 3 hours left. We started a little late because Vibrant went into overtime a bit. Well, it started because Speed went into overtime because his internet crashed on him midstream. So he went in overtime, which means Puggeezy had to go in overtime, and then Vibrant had to go in overtime. So I wound up sacrificing a good 15-20 minutes of my stream because of that. But we still got chances for both teams to take a win. It's pretty much this is the final chance to make some pushes for your victory here. And there's also the submission battles, which nobody knows how that's been going yet. Not even I know how it's been going, because I didn't really look at them yet. Here we are, the Gushers. Or sorry, Gusher Town. I almost called it the Gushers, but Gusher Town. This is a friendly competition? Exactly, this is a friendly competition. Win or lose, we just pat ourselves on the back, shake hands, say GG, that sort of thing. Win or lose, there's no Super C cells at stake this time or anything. It's looking like Ears is making a good first impression in this match. Making that fast double. Have it made? That is... The submissions, that is classified, Michael. That is classified. Because I did not look at how many submissions were sent in yet. I don't even look at how many submissions were sent in until the whole thing has concluded. And then add those numbers up at the end. Because that way it'll be a surprise, since they have people go like, oh, I'm just going to watch all the streams over a second time. Instead, have like, I'm going to surprise people in the end with, what do we have with our submissions? Keep it a secret until we get the actual scores. But I mean, it's on you guys for speculation. For what could happen, because anything could happen. Playing Animal Crossing at a meteor shower? Make plenty of wishes! I had myself a meteor shower. I got to play a little bit this morning, play around with the terraforming one. I still got a lot I need to do. My island is far from complete. And it's probably going to take a little longer for me to finish the stuff I want to on my island because I got work and whatnot now. So it's just going to be a little tedious to get some stuff moving. And yes, the results will be premiering tomorrow. The time is just, we don't know yet. But they will be sometime tomorrow. I don't have a time, but it will be once I get out of work. They're doing, and that DC was pretty far in the match, so this game is counting. But just please don't DC all the time. If you DC too much, you might not be able to come back. But I just want to give people the chance, and disconnecting a lot is costing the space on somebody else. But like I said, the DC was in the last 45 seconds. I really think switching the DC rules to the first 45 seconds instead of the first 30 seconds definitely made a lot more of these contribute towards the final score. So that makes things easier to contribute and count in the end. It's looking like Ears is gonna get this win. Judd, tell us who won. Tell us who won. That's by .1, a game to Team Ear. I'm impressed they pulled as close as they did, being short a player by 0.1. Let me check friend requests, because I just got one. So like I said, if you're in the last lobby, okay, I don't see any E's or T's in these. I'll take it if it's capital E's or T's. If you played in the last lobby, please wait before joining in a good 10-15 seconds so we can give our other players a chance to participate, because I don't want it to be the same people all the time. And I reset every lobby to give everyone the opportunities they deserve. And we got plenty of tails today, contrary to last night with almost no tails at all. So I definitely say this is a plus already compared to last night with the low amount of tail players. And we filled up. So tail, 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 ear, 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 ear. I suppose I could play for tail. Oh wait, blue tail. I saw that as tail. I saw that. Now we're just gonna need an ear to spectate. I don't think anyone here has spectated yet, so hope nobody's offended if I pick someone to spectate at random. I just picked at random. Ooh, and it's a nice shifty station, the bunker games. Just a sec, I gotta take care of something. I just had to clip my nails. I know, embarrassing. I had to clip my nails. That's why I went mute for a while. But we are here. And I see you guys do a dabbing emojis. I'm honestly surprised Google decided to add those things. But it seems like we're having no issues with the match so far. And luckily I may or may not need to fill for either of the teams today. Contrary to having to fill with so many. The games for tails last night. And it seems like everything's doing pretty smoothly for Team Ear so far. Speaking of hand sanitizer, I need to put on hand sanitizer myself. Gotta keep your hands clean, am I right? So I just had to... Genesis, I would really consider fixing your Wi-Fi. I would really, really consider it. Whoever you are. Because this is the third straight match we had a disconnect, and it's still early in the stream. As suspected, Sean comes in with the dab. How's it going? Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. You missed the entire first day and pretty much all the streams so far. But how have you been? Good to see you again. Oh, there's a DC on both teams, so it's a 3v3 at least. Because I see a brush just disconnected. But it still looks like a victory for Ear. The DC was at like not an hour 30, 1:30, a minute 30. So that's a tick. I guess that's a victory for Ears. I'm gonna check friend requests, and I reset through every game. Friend requests from, okay, Carlos T. Thank you for adding the T in your name. Excuse me. And I see an Ears in here. So I definitely know we got plenty of Tails players, so we could and I know we got some Tails players in here because I know Sean's Tails, and there's a couple other people that we just added on Tails, so we got some space to switch around our Ears and Tails players evenly. So if you're in the last lobby, wait 10-15 seconds before coming back in to give everyone a chance to join and play. While I'm at it, I gotta remind myself, check my pings and make sure they go away. Looks like we all filled up. Tails, tail, tail. Ear, 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 ear. I can play for tail. I'm gonna put you in spectate, because you DC the last 3 straight games, and we don't need people just spectating all the time. It's Mick's first game, so I'm not making him disconnect, spectate. And what's this? We got ourselves a completed Odyssey kit raid. I take it you, Kit, managed to finish Mario Odyssey, but how's it going, guys? Snap! We got Sparky B, Kit himself, Astral Gaming, and Sebi. How's it going? Welcome! It's pretty good to see you. We're doing a custom Splatfest today. It is a... this one is Easter themed. Which part of the chocolate would you eat first, the ear or the tail? Spectator, I just picked randomly. And let me catch who our newest subscriber was. Thank you, Sparky B. Thank you, thank you. If you guys want to play in the Splatfest, be sure to fill out the Google form with exclamation vote, and then add a E or a T in your Switch username to show us if you're on Ears or Tails. But M. Forster, welcome. How are you doing? One of our other fellow members. And thank you... What's this thing show? Just Cassie for subscribing. I should know this because I'm looking at stream labels at the same time. So, thank you, thank you. The thing definitely shows up every time. We've been doing it all well. Honestly, but better late than never, King Cheese. How's it going? I've been doing pretty good. It's actually been a while since I've seen some of your streams and whatnot. I need to catch up on them at some point. But this is the end of this is the final stream for our 48-hour custom Splatfest. The Variety Squid Syndicate. It's looking like Ears making a good first impression on this match, at least. I'm keeping you from coming down at me. And keeping my team out of danger, and yes, 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 yes. And you're not chasing me this time, either. I know I'm not looking at the chat too much, I'm just kind of focusing on the game. Wow. Trying to provide top-notch quality entertainment. What? That's not where I wanted to jump. Still traded you with me. Bernie will know when I see it. Interesting. Kind of surprised these guys aren't in danger considering all we're doing to them. Oh, we still got 40 seconds, so it's ample time for an easy comeback for each team. And I'll get friend requests between matches. Hold on. Nope. Nope. I know how to outsmart an Ultra Stamp. I've dealt with quite a many of them. I think everyone from stream, I mean, wherever they go, it's fine. And it looks like that's a win for Team Tails. Just tallying up the score absolutely carefully. Oh, friend requests. Better get those before I start the next game. So remember, if you guys were in the last lobby, wait a good. I don't think that name is appropriate. That name is not appropriate. But there is an E, but it's not appropriate. Get that name away! There are like children here! Because that kind of a name is not really funny. There were children here! I can't believe Nintendo allowed people to get away with names like that. Tails. Tails, tails. Ears, 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 ears. I'm spectating this round. What about down your that name is just like so sorry, Prospect, but I'm having you on spectate, and I just picked at random to go for the other team. And we're in okay, the ink is spreading. I was like, are we in Gusher Town Skip? But no, it's the ink is spreading. Okay, I think it's probably something to do with the stream itself. I think so. It's not just me. Yeah, I had an issue with the stream too, so it kind of slowed down a bit. But I think we're okay. It was something to just do with the stream. We're still live. Nobody DC'd or anything, so we are still a-okay with the whole stream. We're not dead yet, at least. But there's still ample opportunity to vote. Just do exclamation vote, and then it'll show up the Google form. Fill that out, and then add a capital E or capital T in your Switch username, so it could put you on the right team. don't know. Stuff like that isn't even funny. Especially on a child-friendly stream like this. Votes, you never know. You never know how things are with the votes. Although it's a little easy to say who is... It's a little easy to say who's got the popularity. It's easy. But we don't know the exact numbers just yet. But we'll know for sure when we are in the results tomorrow. Afternoon, evening, whenever it is. It's probably evening, early nighttime. But I will let you guys know when the premiere is gonna be for the results. It will be tomorrow or Tuesday. Oh, exactly. There's a time and place for everything, and this stream is not the time or the place. There are children here. But that's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Think about the children. That's a great idea! Use the children to crawl into small spaces you normally can't reach! This is a load of barnacles. I heard that! No one's going anywhere until we find SpongeBob. Here's what that means, SpongeBob. SpongeBob is square. I'm ready. Oh, no, you ain't. I found Square, but that's just a cereal box. Besides, he's yellow. Hey, here he is. Can I go home now? Oh, look! He's up in the sky! But he's not. They must have gone out to search some more. I'm surprised I still remember that entire quote in my head. That was just, like, hilarious. Am I better in the whole SpongeBob quote department than Vibrant is? I, like, quoted an entire scene of SpongeBob. That was just crazy. And that was one of my favorite episodes that focused on Sandy. Did they have a disc? Okay, no, they just died. Made your birthday better? Oh, happy birthday, Pixel Galaxy. I hope you make it a good birthday. I try my best to make everything fun and enjoyable, but I'm kind of glad that you are having a good birthday so far, or at least I improved it. I will look at friend requests in between matches. So, hang on. But happy birthday to you. Pixel Galaxy, happy birthday. It was Speed's birthday yesterday, and now it's Pixel Galaxy's birthday today. We got a lot of birthdays coming up. I think the next Subfest host birthday is Epi in June, and then I'm in July, and then we got another wait until Vibrant in December. So we got a while until birthdays. Oh wow, nice. Roller snipe there. But Tails, you guys still have a bit of chance to come back on your victory here. There's still time. And of course Tails has a disconnect. And it's the same person. Please get your Wi-Fi fixed. Cause you disconnecting keeps on throwing games for Team Tails, and it makes me feel bad for them. And the victory is for Team Ears. Even though Tails held it up really well until that DC happened. Because it's like, guys, please don't disconnect all the time. Even if it's not intentional, don't DC all the time. It's like, once or twice I can understand, but if it's, like, so many times, and like, okay, something's wrong with your Wi-Fi, please get it fixed. That's all I'll say on that matter. Ears, 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 tails, tails, tails. I'll play for tails, and we're gonna need 2 spectators on this team. And we're in Triggered Fish. Can't get in. That's why I have the whole wait 10-15 seconds thing for people that are in the pass lobby before they get a chance to come in, to give others the opportunity to play, because it is not easy with at least 20 of you guys in the stream. I want to try my best to give everybody a chance. I can't make promises on people getting it, but I just have to kindly ask, if you're in the lobby, unless you're spectating, wait a good 10-15 seconds once the room opens up before joining in, to give everybody else a chance to play. If it's not full after that time, you could definitely come in, but give time for people first. But at the same time, you do need to get your trigger fingers ready. I don't know how people that get, like, at least near 100 viewers, or like 40, 50, something like that. I don't know how people with that many views can handle repeats and all that, because if it streams that popular, it's going to be like you get one game a stream or something like that if you're lucky. That would just be, like, dang near impossible. What if all my subscribers were in the stream? That's, like, near impossible. I don't think there's any way almost 2,000 people will be in my stream at one time. Because everyone's all over the world, and some of them are alternative accounts. Thought you could sneak up on me, would you? It seems like Tails is doing a good push already. Ooh! Now that was spicy and mean. And the spicy meets the ball! Hang on tight, I'll get friend requested between matches. And it seems like Ear's doing... Oh, not Ears. Tail! I'm messing up my teams already. It's making quite the push. Oh, ran low on ink. Your stupidity's contagious. Apparently so. Your little... Got that a little bit about the whole... Why is camp mechanical? I have no idea. It's probably a futuristic camp. Oh, I better keep tally at the score. That's a victory for Tails. But let me check friend requests. It better not be anything questionable. But at least these are a couple legitimate names. Because I see Lillian T. And there's Sebi with an E. So that's for ears. How long will my stream end? It's going to end at 12 midnight. Because that's when the Subfest will be ending. Oops, I don't want to be going inside that room. Why would I want to be going in someone else's room? So, all fives. If you're in the last room, wait 10, 15 seconds before jumping in here. Oh, and I better get this ready before people get in. And I don't mean as in you guys have to wait for 10, 15 seconds before getting in. I mean as in the people that were not in the lobby, they go in first. We got 1, 2. I have no idea what team Carlos is on. I have no idea what team Carlos is on. So in the meantime, you're gonna be spectating. And instead, somebody else is gonna be able to play for Team Tail out of the ear peoples. Sorry, I just picked randomly. Because nobody was volunteering. And now Michael volunteers to go to the other team. This always happens. Somebody's like, I volunteer, and I see it after, and then YouTube doesn't post a message until after it is all done. Be announced by the end of the year. I got this feeling we will not hear Splatoon 3 until at least 2021. I think it's not going to be until 2021 that we're going to hear of it. Because Animal Crossing has got at least a whole year of updates in its lifetime. Nintendo said that themselves. Animal Crossing is getting 1 full year of updates, at least. And the team that develops Splatoon is also the team that develops Animal Crossing. So it's gonna be a while before we hear anything on Splatoon 3. So that's just what I think. We hear it in 2021, and then it comes out in 2022. That's just what I think, at least. I hope I am dead wrong, and it comes out a lot sooner. But that's just what I think. So that's just what I think. Here in 21, release in 22. The month? I don't know. But that's just the years, I'm thinking. Sometime during those years. So here we are, Gusher Towns. So let's see how this battle's gonna go. We got Ears versus Tail. It's not by 2022. I have questions. I think we'll hear of it before 2022. I think it'll release in 2022. That's just what I think, at least. I mean, we would probably hear something. I think we might hear a question or two in May because of the Splatoon's 5th anniversary, but I think it's going to be a little too soon. Something wrong, Alyssa? Because I see you just sitting here. Really? Disconnect again? Okay, I'm definitely thinking it is the same. It's definitely the same person, so... Guys, the same person keeps on disconnecting, and I definitely see why you sat back, Alyssa. I definitely see why you sat back. See, Viper, this is kind of what I was telling you about last night. It's the same person here again today that's DCing all the time. And I have no idea how the heck we're gonna approach this thing. Oh, friend requests. I'll look at those after the match. But jeez. I kind of feel bad for Tails. They keep on, at least on my streams, they keep on losing a player. And that match was very early, so I won't count this one. It was very early in the match. Like, not even 10 seconds in and we lost a player. Guys, before you join the lobbies, please make sure your internet is stable. Go through a regular Turf War game or something. If you can get through a regular Turf War game, your internet should be fine. If you suspect your internet's having trouble, do a regular Turf War game with randos. That's just all I gotta say, instead of just like DCing and costing private battles for one team. Red the Octo, how's it going? Welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. It's actually been a little while since I've seen you in these streams. Hoping you've been doing okay. Do they keep disconnecting spectatum? If they keep on disconnecting, I'll have to put him in the spectate chair. I even tried removing them from friends list last night, and they still got in the lobby somehow. I take it they were friends with somebody that made it in the lobby or something. Yeah, poor Tails. At least, and that DC was so early, so I'm not counting this match. Been streaming for almost a month. Yeah, it has been a while, Red the Octo. It's been a while since you came in one of these streams. Let me take a look at friend requests. What team needs more players? Tails could use some players, but you vote for who you want to, Red the Octo. Let me get the vote form here, and I have no idea what team Michael was on right now. But the vote form should be showing up so you can vote, and then you vote for whatever team you want to play for. It's more than you did in Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. That's true. And that was a 48-hour Splatfest, I believe. I forget. Now it's also my first Fun Day Fest. That was my first time actually helping with the Fun Day Fest, Pumpkin Pie versus Cheesecake. So let me look in here. We got 1, 2. So Red's with Tail. Just be sure to add a T in your Switch name. You might need to send a friend request because I did scrub my friends list before the event began. Oops, I don't need to pick a stage. 1, 2 Tails, 3 Tails. Okay, 4 Tails. Just going down the list for it. This is really the third time we're getting this map already. It's like, this is appearing a bit too much. It feels fast? It does feel fast. That's why I ask for people that are in the current lobby to wait 10-15 seconds before getting in. Because I want to give everybody the opportunity to play in the matches. Because that's just what makes fun and fair. And I only do the you get to host a room thing for my members. Because it's just a proper, nice way of saying thank you to them for everything they do. Okay, here we go. Just had to get mail or something. See a lock guy will DC again? I haven't seen a DC a lock guy, and I don't, in this stream at least. And from what I saw in Viper's stream, he hasn't really DC. Wait, is the thing working? Yes, it is. I just wanted to make sure if it was catching my voice or not. Can we do a different map? It is set to random. I will make sure this doesn't go into random anymore, because we had this, like, 3 times in, like, how long has it been? Like, just under an hour, so I'm like, this map is appearing a little too much. This is, a pretty snappy being crushed with the roller there. Well, for I am like Prestige 70. I'm on my 2nd or 3rd trip to Prestige, I forget which. So it's been a lot. So I've played this game since the beginning, so it makes sense that it's really high. I mean, I haven't been playing the game all that much since stuff has ended and whatnot, but I still play quite a bit in the game. Looking like Tails is in a tight bind again. But there's no DC, and we're in the last minute, so it's like this game is going to contribute to the final score anyway. It's just, these players have got to hope they can push through and take the turf. They pulled out of danger, so it's possible. And it doesn't seem like anyone on Team Ear is coming back to their spawn anytime soon, unless Joshy Press has anything to say about it. And with another almost wipe on tail, it's gotta be a tricky comeback for them if they want to make this win, which they seem to be holding okay. Has Tails pulled this comeback, because we were wind up watching a Tail team this entire time. That's actually, well, by a long shot, that's for Ears. Oh, really? When was the DC? I saw it was like towards the end, but that's another DC for Tail and the same guy too. Jeez. Miss Alina T. Okay, thank you for the whoever's come up with those names in the friend requests. It's not funny, so stop it. Stop it with those rude names in the friend requests, whoever's sending them. Just stop it. Wasn't sure if that person was, that friend request is in there, but it's not in here. But it's definitely been a lot of times that the same person is disconnected. All fives. Gonna play one more, then you're gonna go. Okay, do what you gotta do, Michael. Do what you got to do. Oops, not turf war. And guy, if the name if it shows up again, it's definitely getting blocked, so. And there's a lot of tails in here. Okay, thank you. So Genesis can spectate with me. Whoops, and you guys are eared. Oh, wow, we got a lot of... This is a first. This is actually a first. We got more tails than we got ears. This is the first time, I think, ever that we got more tails than we do ears. Wow, we got so many tails in here. Have a second tail on spectate. Also, for once a point for Team Ears, my team. For once a point for Ears. It's to be made. Yep, we're gonna need to discuss this with Speed and with us two, Speed and Epi, after the Subfest, because this is the first we've ever really had this issue. The same person keeps on DCing. But I'm just like, finally I get to play for my own team. This is a rare occurrence. Yep, don't get adjusted to this, because this doesn't happen a lot. But be sure to vote if you guys have not done so, exclamation vote. So open up that form and then send me a friend request if you want to participate. And I know the Red Diato was just like asking which team needed players and whatnot. I don't know if he voted yet or if he's coming to play. I remember the guy, he used to be one of my members, so I wonder what became of the guy. Oh, you voted? Okay, thanks, Red Octo. I don't know if you're my friend, so be sure to send me a friend request. Just double check just in case if you need to send me a friend request. Like, just be sure to check by sending me a friend request. Because I definitely remember you used to be one of my members, but something happened and now you're not. So you kick? Yeah, pretty much. It would be cool if they had that feature. Maybe it's Splatoon 3. That's my big hope for Splatoon 3. Add an option to kick players out of the lobby. Oh, it feels so good to be playing for the pink! Fighting for breast cancer awareness. Except it's not really a Splatfest for breast cancer awareness. That's just what people associate the color pink for. And girly colors. As we brought up in Viper's stream earlier. Ha 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 ha. So it's just like throwing everything around here. What's the next best theme gonna be? I'm not telling you guys the theme early. You guys are just gonna have to wait until it gets announced or make lucky guesses. Like Warrior used to before that happened. I actually killed with the Rolonium. That's just so rare. And this is definitely a rare. Oh, I traded with you anyway. You're gonna guess Spanish versus English? You'll know if you're right or not once the theme comes. And it's once a month, so this is the month of April. The next event is gonna be sometime in the month of May. I mean, there's still a chance for Tails to push back. Thank you for stopping that mysterious balloon out. forget about this turf up here. So, pleasey. Although I think Tails got that one. It's close. Wow, difference of 0.3. Almost come back. Almost come back for ears. That was an almost comeback. But yes, we made that pretty scary push at the end. And we're a little more than an hour into our battle, so 2.5 hours to go until Subfest is donezo. GG guys, as Speed would say it. Head hurts. Why not drink some water or something? Just take it easy with your head. Red T Octo, that's you. Taking your friend request. So you are now accepted. And really, also I can guess the next one will be a 48-hour one. We had 4 48-hour Subfests out of the first 6. So chances are we're not going to have another 48-hour one for a while. And we saved the 48-hour ones for special occasions like Halloween, Christmas. Well, we did one for New Year's and Easter this time. So chances are, don't expect them until a holiday or something. A major event. But I know when the next 48-hour one's going to be, and it's not going to be for a while. So chances are next one is definitely going to be a 24-hour one. It's those are safe chances, but we'll see in time. Uno reverse. Tails, tail. 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 Okay, thank you. I can spectate. I think Agent K hasn't spectated yet out of you guys. And I know it's Adam's first game. And I better take out, Gusher Towns. I need to remember to remove Gusher Towns. But we got a lot of votes so far. We have... I wanted to save this for the results, but I could say this now. Since it's not giving away anything. After this match, you're going in Salmon Run. But Salmon Run is currently closed, unfortunately. It was an all-random Grisco, and it ended, I think, like 3 hours ago. So sadly, it's not open. It'll open soon. When? I have no idea, but it will soon. But I think it opens again once the stream does conclude. Let me get inside and link you guys to Discord and Twitter real quick. I was gonna say something, but then I completely lost track of what I was saying, because I was just like typing in my Discord and whatnot. But it's not giving anything away, but this is the first Subfest ever to have broken 100 registered votes. So this is the first time we're in triple digits of votes. This is exciting. I cannot believe we got so many people signed up for this event. It's a definite new record for us, and it's a pretty big milestone. So, grazie. No, I don't want to dislike my own video. Excuse me one quick moment. I'm going to be right back and take care of something. Alrighty, we have returned. I had to take care of like something real quick in response to the DC. But that was literally 3 seconds in the game. Like, no time passed at all. So I'm definitely gonna need to figure out with Speed, Viper, and Epi what the heck we're gonna do in response to this DC thing. I don't want to check properties. I want to make the chat just scroll down for me. And since that DC was in 3 seconds, this match is not counting. See, Lord? The match is not counting because that DC happened at 3 seconds in the game. It was super early in the game that DC happened, so this game is not counting in the score. So this match is not counting. We're gonna try this again, and oh, it looks like it's. Oh, I'm surprised Team Tail pushed all those gates open so quickly. Please don't DC. And people like Seppi have yet to get a match, so please let him get in first. Because I know Seppi has been waiting so patiently to get in the game, and he's not in a game just yet, and I want to give everyone the chance they deserve. DC suck, they definitely do. I wish there was a way we could avoid them completely. I genuinely wish there was a way we could avoid them. But yeah, people like Ancient Dark and Sebi have not played yet, so let them get in first. Please and por favor, let people that have not gotten to play get in first. Because there's only a limited time tonight because of the Subfest ending, and I cannot be up super late tonight. I have work in the morning, so I cannot be up really late. And I need to turn on the lights before I go blind. Alrighty, I definitely recognize some new faces, so that is awesome news. We got some new faces. Ear, ear, ear. Tail, ear. Tail, tail, tail. I could play for tail. Now I'm just got to pick 2 people to spectate. So I hope you guys aren't mad or anything. Substitutes the game like a spectator microwave joins. Yeah, that would make it so much easier. Like, somebody DCs, they join in to the point where somebody covers for a disconnect or something. That would make things easier. That's just me. It would make this whole thing a lot easier. But one could only hope for something like Splatoon 3 to have something fix it up in the future. Between everything. And I'll get friend requested between matches, so if I were to get it now, I would probably wind up starting the game on me. And I just want to give both teams the ample opportunity I know I said this several times. I'm a broken record, but everybody needs to get their opportunity. Yeah, I heard that joke before. It was like a recurring joke in a Dexter's Laboratory cartoon episode I watched when I was a kid. And that episode, like, it aired like every single day at the same time for like a month straight. And I got sick of it after a week. And it's like, the same show is fine, but the exact same episode is like, really? People are gonna get sick of this if you play it over and over and over and over. I was sick of it by the end of the week, and they did it for a whole month. I'm like, guys, do something different. And I'm missing the chat because I'm focusing on the game. And I think my missiles actually killed someone. Brush things up. Brush things up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm missing what's being said in chat, just focusing on the game. So sorry, I'm catch up with you guys once this match is over. Just want to make sure I'm giving full effort in the match. Even though I'm filling in for a team, I just want to make sure all sides have. Ouch. Assist, I can live with an assist. We got the brush. And it looks like that has finished. Can go either way how yeah, pretty much it can go either way how you tell the joke. And it's just like it just gets a little boring the way you hear it over repeatedly. First say take a break, do what you gotta do, just like take it easy and rest your eyes up or something. And wow, Carlos with 15 kills. But that is a victory for Team Tail. So it's room reset time, per usual. Friend requests, I got a couple. Yeah, there's 2. I don't know who. I don't see a T or an E in there, so I can't take that right now, because that's a T or an E. I don't know. I'd said it wrong. There's no T or E. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ping. Stop your... The stove from burning the house. I mean, it's good you're alive. Don't let the stove burn. Don't let the house burn down, especially what we're going through in the world. Because it's just like, oh, it sucks. Because the last thing we need is have a tragedy like you lose your house. Anybody that still need to get in a match? Oh, wow, here we are. And Ancient Dark made it in. Yay! Tails. Tails. And I think everybody else is on ears. So this could be a problem. I'll have to play for Tails again. We're going to need somebody else to play for Tail. And then 2 spectators. If anybody wants to volunteer. And I mean anybody. Pixel Galaxy, can you remind... Okay. The first one I see is Michael. Now just remind me what's your username, Pixel Galaxy? Just remind me of your username. It's just like, just remind me of your in-game name so I could put you on the proper team. Breakfast? Oh, that's right. You're in Australia or something. Australia or Europe or something, so it's breakfast time. Wait, it's Colt's first game. Don't want to make people spectate on their first game. That would just be rude. Oh, wait a minute. Duh, you're Colt Joe. I didn't recognize the name Colt Joe. And I just banged my freshly cut fingernail on my table. I'll live. And I'm no bleeding. It's just like, ah. Just happened to be right there, so, ow. Let me get the vote form up for you guys again. Do exclamation vote. I don't think we need that up anymore. Mizu, hello, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Hoping you're having a good day. We're doing a custom Splatfest. Which part of the chocolate wrapper to eat first, the ear or the tail? Exclamation vote if you want the vote form, or check one Nightbot just posted so you can see what that is. Last week, but there's only one cousin in a. Well, at least the difference is that one popularity is a lot closer than what it seems to be in here. I mean, we'll know for sure what the popularity is when I announce the results tomorrow, but all you guys can do for now is just like go, we already know Ear's gonna be popular. That's what you guys are saying. It was like, Ear's popular, just spew it out already. Ear won popularity or something like that. You're gonna be saying that tomorrow, I'm sure of that already. Zero Door, welcome. Nope. And I know exactly where you're running off to, too. Oh, you kind of fell. My one way of letting my team know I am dead. I am dud. And you should have died to that, because you were dead in the middle of my Booyah Bomb, and yet you somehow survived that like a magical genius. Safe to say the ears have won this one. Because it's just like, how in the world did that guy survive the Booyah Bomb when he was like dead in the center of it? That was not the surprise at all, but how did you live my Booyah Bomb when you were dead in the center of it? I hope the April update fixes all of that. It's like, you were like dead in the center of my Booyah Bomb and you completely lived that. No bomb defense or nothing. They need to fix some of these issues with the game. Because we're getting an update this month. Splashdowns get canceled way too easily. Flashouts get canceled too easily. Inkjets get canceled too easily. Booyah Bombs can easily get dodged even if you're in the dead center of them. The Ultra Stamp barely works. It's like, what's the point even using the spell slots if half of them don't even work? So, Nintendo, fix these issues in the April update. And I think we only got 2 tails. Yeah, this is a definite issue. Super Armor back in the day, people just didn't know how to cancel Splashdown in the beginning, and yeah, I'm gonna reset the room. There's only 2 tails in here. There's only 2 tails in here. We need at least 3. Because I don't want to be going for team tails at... Because I don't want to be putting 2 people on the other team. It'd be a mirror match at that point. So we need at least 3 tails in each lobby. At least 3 tails. But it's just like at this point, half the specials don't even work or get canceled. So it's just like, why even use the specials? They don't work half the time. And now we got our 4 tails. So I will be the spectator. Along with H and K. And good thing I am not in this room because I hate this map with the burning passion. Well, yeah, the room fills up quick, and that's why it's why I have the 10-15 second rule for it's like, if you were in the last lobby, wait 10-15 seconds. Unless you spectated, or a member, or didn't get in. Wait 10-15 seconds before joining in. Face Splatfest, are we going by just Splatoon 2, just Splatoon 1, or all of them? Or including these customs? Because the customs have to be some of my favorites so far. Because there's like 40-ish official Splatfests in the game, unless you count what Europe and Japan got. But if we were to go by official Splatfests, my first one was Cats vs. Dogs, so I have good memories of that one. But then again, Naughty vs. Nice was what introduced me to the Splatoon community. So I got good memories of that one too. Hare vs. Tortoise was another personal favorite because it went around Easter and all that. I hated Trick versus Treat because I had very terrible matches in that experience. I more or less just hate a lot of the global events. Because the lack of Japanese players just gets, like, beyond unreal. At times. Like, was front row versus back row. It was one of the European Splatfest. It was something to do with toilet paper at the time, so it's just like, wow, really? Nintendo really lacked originality in that one. So I more or less played every single one of the Splatfests, and I got good memories of some, bad memories of others. And others I was just like, I didn't really care much for. Because, like, some of them, like the Pokemon one and Splatoon 1 and Retro vs. Modern, I had stuff going on at the time of both of those, so I couldn't even play in those Splatfests. So I just barely just, like, went to King and stopped playing in those, or so, and yeah. The funny thing was, like, in the Pokemon Splatfest, as soon as I broke Pokemon Red King, I just stopped playing. Or rather, I had to, because that was also when the Splatfest was donezo. So the instant we broke Pokemon, I broke King, Splatfest came to an end in that one. It was a dead-on miracle. The only time I think I did not break King was in Cake vs. Edge, because it took way too long to put me in matches, and they kept giving me mirror matches anyway. I only fought Cake, I think, once the entire time? I honestly don't remember. It's just been so long, and I just really am like, I had issues with that because I kept on fighting my own team. It was not even funny. There's still chances for Tail to come back, but there's the last minute. We're in the ding at the last minute. And that is a dead. Yeah, it's looking pretty much dead even, so it's up to otherwise Judd to make the deciding factor at that Splatfest. Not the Splatfest, this match. Okay, no DCs, thank goodness. Although I got the speculation it's a Tails game? But it does look close. They did pull a pretty good comeback, even if they did. Okay, it looked like a bigger difference than that to game, but sure, we will live with that, I guess. It looked a lot closer than however wide of a difference it was. I don't understand Judd's math and numbers sometimes. It just looks like a lot closer. Shut up, Switch! Do I have any friend requests? Okay, I don't have any. New? Okay, I do have a new one. Let me look. According to this, I do have a new friend request. We're not gonna get stuff like this in here. We're not gonna have names like that anymore. I hate the sense of humor of people doing stuff like that on a stream where children are around. Oh, Preston's here. How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Can't believe I missed your first comment there, but how do you do, friend? We're doing the custom Splatfest. Oh, and I better make sure... No! No Gusher Towns. Put it on the random. One tail. Two tail. This could be a problem. Because... I'll just spectate and reset through because we got only 2 tails at the entire lobby. So let me reset it, not to mention Octosam is still trying to get in, so let people like him get in the lobby. He is yet to get he's yet to get a game. And we just got that map like 3 times in the first hour, so I'm like, no more, no more, no more, no more. I don't need that map anymore. No more, no more. So Octosam, Preston, the lobby is full. But in return, we got 2 tails. Oh my gosh, guys. We only have 2 tails. We still got 2 tails. We got Aki and yes but no. I'm gonna need to ask one of the E's to leave and have a tail come in place. Saying I need to have 1 or 2 at the ears back out and then switch to tails. Team that's the less players. Well, it's easy to say Tails has lost the popularity contest. I think you only got in 1 or 2 games so far. I could be wrong. Colt Jolt is you. We're gonna need to have a ear volunteer for tail, or I'll have to play for tail because Colt Jolt already volunteered. How am I? We're doing okay. So tail. You volunteer for tail. I'll have to play for tail, and then we're gonna need 2 spectators out of the bunch of the best of the bunch. Oh, Siren also is volunteering for tail, so I will spectate. And then there we go. Let's see, dun, dun, dun. Yep, there we go. We got our ears and our tails. Yeah, we blocked the inappropriate name user, unless the guy's a second account, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. And I'm too lazy to check to see if that guy had the same friend request the entire time around. And we have... I already said this before, but we have over 100 people signed up for the Subfest, so that's a definite new record for us. We got a lot of votes here. And I really hope you guys are excited to see how the score is going to turn out. It's in a subscription. You could still send friend requests if you have a second account. Helping early. Oh, I think I said thank you. I just was going through a pretty rough point at that time. Like, we lost one of our staff members to something really stupid. And I mean really stupid. I can't say what it is on the stream, but we lost someone on our staff to something really stupid. Your name? I mean, as long as you have an E or a T in your name, and you have voted in the Google form, you are good to go. And here we are in the splat of our zone. But who knows, maybe, just maybe, the teams may have a good advantage to get past something. And I'm still keeping track of all the scores. Let me do the math. I'm just doing the math in my head again. Just counting all the battle wins on stream so far, because I still need to look at submissions and then make the results video and then all that tonight. So I'm just doing the math in my head, so I'm not paying attention too much right now. I'm just trying to do the math in my head from the numbers I got from everybody between both streams. Not both streams, both days. I'm doing my math completely wrong. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Or as I would say, cannot talk. Sure, if I'm here. He's here. He's just keeping himself a little quiet. He's watching the battles unfold and fly before our very own eyes. And it's really looking like Tails is in a really deep pit of trouble right now. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty tough game to get out of for to get some points in. Unless they manage to take the zone, and they're not going to take it back in time. That's a definite victory for Ears. Afraid it. Welcome back, Jake Brown. Welcome back. For some, sounds good. Hopefully you can get in for some games. Because we got just under 2 hours left at the Subfest. In total. Once the I don't care about the map and mode updates, but once the stream ends, so does the Subfest. Here's our passcode. It's all 5s. Make it easy and memorable. Gotta go sleep soon. I mean, do what you gotta do, Sebi. I almost called you Jake from the stream last night. But do what you gotta do. Take out the Gusher Towns, because we had that a lot today. From 4. Okay. Oh, there's your friend request. Why did this game not notify me of your friend request a lot sooner, Mizu? Why did it not notify me of it a lot sooner? I shall get that in right away. Now, press to remind me, are you ear or tail? Because I don't see a tag in your name. So, tails, 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 ears, 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 ears. Oh, Preston says tails. So, So we're gonna need a tails to we're gonna need someone on tail to spectate. I think Aki spectated already. And here we are in Mako Mart. Autolang Auto volunteered to spectate. Could you remind me of your username? I wasn't sure if team you were on for the event. Not team. Well, you are team and your name. Oh, Aki now says she could spectate. See, this always happens. I get the offers late. It's just, I wasn't sure because nobody in Tails really spectated pretty much in this entire thing. Hopefully the next few Subfests will be a lot closer into popularity. Hopefully a lot closer. Oh, you're Carlos, okay. So I did want to pick in the right one right before you said me. So that makes things easier. If anybody still needs to get in the lobby, just, like, let me know in the chat. If you're trying to get in, just let me know and I can reset as needed to get new players from one or both teams in here. But there goes the stove. There goes the stove. It's Wabba Habba time! More like, it's Waluigi time! That's kind of what it feels like, more or less, with carrying this giant hammer and whatnot around. Ooh. Preston coming in with those attacks like that. It's really sweet. But Tails is still in danger. But it's early. Oh no, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. A trade. Well-deserved. A well-deserved trade. But we're still early in the game. We could still have anything turn around to come around. That's part of being human. We all make mistakes. Not Cake Cake H. Welcome. How are you doing? It's looking like Ear's putting a nice comeback here, as Zerador takes the hit from Gotcha. But it seems like Ear's doing good because I saw the danger sign on the tail. So, oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. But they're short two sets of ears. I still think Ears got that win. I think this looks like Ears, but it could go to either way. Oh, a difference of 0.3? Okay, I didn't think it was going to be that close. It looked like it was for Ears at that point. If it's like by less than 1%, it's like, are you kidding me or something like that. Games that close, especially on the losing side. Wait. I don't see. Oh, wait. Goldie has a T. Goldie has a T. I see a T in that name. December run. I don't have time to do that tonight because I'm dedicating time to just the Splatfest and I have work first thing in the morning, so I'm going to have to say no to Salmon Run right now. Maybe in the next Splatoon stream. Now let me look at friend requests, because I definitely took the Goldie request. Wait, who's high? Who's high? Does anybody know who high is? Because this person's... I'm definitely sure this person's trying to get attention. It was from recently played. Oh, wait a minute. This is Genesis, because it says from recently played. I just don't want to deal with the DC issues. So, tail, tail, tail. And everybody else is more or less an E. E, 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 E. I can play for tail. I know Pokey just got here, and so did Alyssa, not making them not Alyssa. Zero, so I'm not making them spectate either. Oh, it's this map. Okay, I just have to remind myself of the map we got here. Does that have the PFP? The reason it told me was the reason it told me it was Genesis was it was the friend request sent by someone most recently play. It was recently played through Splatoon with that username. That's how I knew. Wait, what am I doing again? Oh, I'm picking a weapon for this map. This, I'm gonna take this request, and I think this I'll do. I don't trust the gate. But batch time. And I for some reason thought I was on alpha for this map because this map's originally was from the Squid vs. Octopus Splatfest, and Squid was green team, and it was a slightly darkish pink color for Octopus. So yeah, that definitely sounded about right for making me think I was on alpha. Not like Gate 1 really mattered all that much. Where you guys keep on getting your missiles? How many of you? Only one of you has missiles. How do you get them so quickly? Hopefully we're making some small pushes. That wipe's probably gonna help a little bit in that matter. And that wipe is definitely gonna cost the game right here for Tail. I face 2 hammers like that, dead on. It's like, come get me. And I still got him anyway. It was just like, come at me or something. That's what it felt like. Come at me. It's just seriously, that's what it felt like. It's not like the Cupid Missile Crisis was going on right now or anything. And that's a victory for Tails. Quite the skillful maneuvers. I still think that was cool, me just like taking those 2 hammers head on. It's like, come at me. I know they're not invincible in the front anymore. Much like they were from the beginning. Or were they? I don't remember. Tails, Sonic vs. Tails. This is for an Easter event. And we're going by the part, the chocolate bunny you eat first. It's not a Sonic the Hedgehog event. What am I doing? I need to switch to the Tortoise and the Hare and set it back to random. If I were to do a Sonic vs. Tails Splatfest, I would save it for Sonic's anniversary or something like that. Or the anniversary of Sonic 2 or something. I don't know. But it's Ear vs. Tail because it's to do with Easter. So we got 1, 2. Okay, we got 4 tails. We got 1, 2, 3. Where's the last one? I know, I saw, oh, here we go, 4 tails. Ear, 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 ear. I'll spectate. And they're gonna need somebody. You can't get in. You gotta get your trigger fingers ready, Misu. Guys, for the next lobby, please let Misu get in here. You know what the request? I say, it's the same person just sending a friend request over and over and over. I don't think Zero spectated yet. Ooh, we're in this shifty station. One of my favorites. But I reset every game to give everyone the chance to get in matches. Trace and Siri? If only I have Siri. But take Aqua's suggestion. Once you highlight my name, and then once you see the thing open, just spam A, and then get the password incorrectly. Let's see who's going to take this victory and push ahead for their team. But yeah, both teams that got this, there's still ample opportunity for either team to take some wins here. So let's say, ooh, that's a pretty nasty snipe on Adam there as he's pushing into spawn with a whamma hammer. So it's just like, I'll turn him into a flea, and I'll turn that, and I'll put that flea in the box, and I'll put the box inside of another box, and then I'll mail the box to myself, and then when it arrives at my doorstep, I'll smash it with the hammer! Golden Cookie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We are doing a custom Splatfest, Ear versus Tail. Which part of the chocolate ever would you eat first? Yeah, sure. Which part of the chocolate bunny would you rather eat first? Not ear first. But if you want to join, fill out the Google form, do exclamation vote. The bot will pull up a link to where you can access the Google form so you can fill it out and participate. After that, it'll be a just add an E or T in your Switch name so we can put you on the proper side, and you can get in some matches from there once you send me a friend request. I know it's a couple extra steps, but it just makes things easier. And you're on Tails, sounds good. Just be sure to have a T in your name when you send me a friend request or join the lobby so we can put you on the proper team. But yes, we could use a couple Tails players because we have a good idea where the popularity contest is gonna go. At least it shouldn't be as bad as like Crash vs. Spiral was with 70% of the battles. I hope we never get that wide of a win rate ever again. That was ridiculous, but it was the first Subfest too. Back when I was a noob and didn't know any better. But there you go, there's the vote form so you can vote in the form, so you can fill it out and then put yourself on Team Tails or whatever. If the stream's lacking, try refreshing the page. Let me type that in again. Let me try that typing that in chat if the stream's lacking. And I just realized the match ended. I wasn't paying that much attention. I think this is a victory for Ears. It sure is a fine dandy day for Ears. Will I be setting the lobby? I reset every single game. And I know Mixu hasn't gotten in a game yet, so I like to have people that have not gotten in, such as him, in the lobby. Give people the chance to play in the games, because I know there's a lot of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you see my name open, just hit A like a madman. Or a mad woman if you're a girl. But you're in the news cutscene. But we still got another hour and a half of stream time, so it's not over yet. And it seems like Cookie made it in. Did Mixu make it? I don't see Mixu in here. We have 1, 2. Okay, thank you. We got tail, 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 tail. Oh, wow, we got 5 tails, so everybody else is an ear. Everybody else. You're finished with down for this Subfest? Had a go around? Well, as long as you have fun, that's what matters, right? So I'm just gonna need to pick a tail to spectate. I think Aki volunteered to spectate, but never got to do so, so I'll put you in there. I gotta get a drink real quick, so I will be right back. Hopefully I'll be back before the match ends, so BRB! Okay, I'm back, and I'm surprised the match didn't even start yet. I just went to get myself something to drink, and a quick snack to munch on. So I apologize if you guys hear it back. I'm just trying to munch on something to keep my mouth kind of filled and entertained. Making you hungry? I'm sorry if you heard like a little fruit pouch or something being opened, but I was hungry. I need to eat something. Because gotta stay hydrated. And I don't want to eat too much because I won't be able to go to sleep if I eat a big meal. What time? I'm hoping you get in soon, Mizu. Because I'm trying my best to give everyone the chance they deserve. So, like, if you're in the current lobby, wait 10-15 seconds once the name shows up before joining, so we can get people like Mizu in here. Because I feel bad that not everybody's getting in the lobbies. Takis with some Coke. Okay, you're making me hungry, but then again, I am munching on some fruit. Chewies. But yes, people are quite fast at joining in this game. You're gonna have to act a little fast if you want to get in. Can't be going too fast or too slow or anything else. I'm trying to maintain a healthy diet. So it's like, ew, healthy food. I'm sure people go like, ew, healthy food. But I've had quite some interesting foods, and I'm just trying to keep myself on a somewhat nice diet, because if I eat sugary foods or fatty foods or whatnot, it keeps me from going to sleep, and I definitely need to sleep if I'm going to work tomorrow. So that concludes that battle. I wasn't paying attention because I was just eating. Okay, that's a victory for Tails. Okay. Okie dokie. That's a victory for Tails. Lost. There's still time yet. There's still over an hour of the Splatfest. There's an hour and a half left of Subfest, so there's still time yet to make some points for your team. It's not over. Whoops. It's not over yet. And your Tails, just be sure to have a T in your username to make it easier for me, so I could put you on the right team. It just makes things so much easier if there's an E or a T in your username. A capital E or a capital T, so I could put you on the right team. Makes the battle scope, makes the matchmaking faster and easier. Same goes for Felipe. What team are you on? Because I don't know if you voted or not. Oh, and Mizu made it finally. Tail. That's a tail. So, Feligrin, I don't know what team you are on. Back to Animal Crossing. I mean, thanks for joining for some matches. It seems like everybody's doing a lot of Animal Crossing. Since I have no idea what team you are on, I'm just gonna put you on spectate. You're on ears. It would be a little easier if you managed to throw a capital E in your name somewhere for the future. You don't think you'll have to play tonight? I mean, do what you gotta do. And I know some people do play this game on a competitive level, like I do at times. There are people that just play the game casually. I'm joining. That's just what I just keep asking people to. It's why I have this whole rule in here. Like, if you're in the last lobby, unless you're a spectator, wait 10-15 seconds before getting in. Once my name shows up on the thing, to give others a chance, because I know it's all more or less a lot the same people, and I want to give everybody the ample time to joining in the lobby. And how am I not surprised with cars on Animal Crossing New Horizons? And welcome back, Puggy. Welcome back. The Variety Quartet versus... They don't have a name. Oh, you might be in a bit of a tough pickle thing anymore, Goldie, if you're stuck in there without ink on a roller. And you die into oblivion just like that, with the running and screaming and dying. And the running and screaming and dying. Tourney system is Splatoon, that'd be good for... I think that would be pretty cool if we were to do some kind of a tournament system for a custom Splatfest or something like that. It would definitely add variety to the system, but it would just be a little difficult to manage. Because if you were to do one right now, you would have to go around with what the ink colors you have available to you are, instead of what the whole thing has to offer you that way. An E-leader winning at a close-range fight. Seems legit. Because, I mean, going by how people responded to the tournament Splatfest that we had being the Ninja Turtles, Hello Kitty if you're in Japan, I don't think people took that approach too well. Yeah, we got triple the sea snails, but nobody was really a fan of that system. It seems like Tail is in a bit of a tight spot right now. Ears has got their hearing aids on today. And lock and load the missiles away. It surely seems like an Ears win at this rate, unless Tails can somehow pull a pretty good and crazy comeback. Because I don't expect Tails to pull a comeback in 10 seconds. Especially with them all dead like that. This game is all ears. Look at that, we're getting quite a nice number of wins for ears. Wipe out. That's just what your comment reminded me of, Zero Door. Seriously, that's just what your comment there reminded me of. Too much eggs, not enough fish. I'm just like, enough of the eggs. It's making playing Animal Crossing a little less right now because I have 60 of 3 of the 6 types of eggs already, and I'm like, I got enough eggs. Stop giving it to me. And I think I made all the Easter recipes, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those eggs other than just sell them for money. Unless I need to, unless I'm getting, there's more recipes to come in later on or something. Ears, ears, tail, tail, tail. Your ears, your... Oh, 6 says tail. And I have no idea what Team Panda Girl's on, because she's not hanging out or anything. I saw you posted that in the Discord, Sean. I saw you posted that in the Discord. You lucky. You little lucky son of a gun. Saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't all the Bunny Day recipes just the costumes and the flooring and the wall? So correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not, but is that all the Bunny Day recipes? Twins, I don't really have much of an opinion on this map because the Splatfest that came with the Shifty Station, I did not really get to play much in. I just went to King and, like, I just stopped playing. Oh, fight requests. And this one is from... Every time I see an inappropriate name, it's getting blocked. Because it is not funny. It is absolutely not funny. Gotta head out. Test game to go. I don't think you made it into lobby last game for Ligrin. Because we went over way too many of those disgusting, inappropriate names. So, anytime anyone has an inappropriate name, here onward, they get automatically blocked. But... just put those names away. We have children here. So it's just like, really? And like, the only reason I had to be friendly for children is because children may wind up watching this stream, which they're gonna easily bypass the COPPA laws and all that stupid stuff. I know that was a giant spiel back before in the end of 2019, but with the whole stupid COPPA thing going on at the time, but we got past that, and we're just alive and kicking. And I'm like, I'm still playing like friendly for children. Because children could be watching right now, for all we know. Even after the stream is over, and they're watching an archive of it, children could be watching. You just never know. We're just thinking about the children. And nobody has to reveal their age or anything, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are considered children. And at least here in the state, US, you are considered a child if you are under 18 years of age. But that's just all I gotta say on the matter. I spewed more than I could chew for that topic. Can't we just return to positivity? Good. Sounds good. Ah. Children unite! Still wonder why the heck children... Still wonder why the heck... still wonder... If that's the case, still wonder how kids lost to Kids versus Adults Splatfest in Europe. I kind of wish I had that instead of Unicorn versus Narwhal, to be honest. I really wanted that theme instead of Kids versus Adult. Not Kids, not... I really wanted Kids versus Adult instead of Unicorn versus Narwhal. But people like Speed would have rather had Unicorn versus Narwhal. And again, I'm too scared to look and see if it, and suspect it may be an inappropriate name. I am scared. I am suspecting it's another inappropriate name. And I did not pay attention. I was just spewing a big rant there. My big ol' Rantopedia. Okay, that's one for Tails. Wow, this is pulling a pretty close Subfest. At least for this stream. But overall, we have no idea who's winning. Cover the... You know what? That's a really good idea. Let's do that real quick. In case it's something mysterious. Ha! I knew it! That person retracted their request! Whoever it was, that request got retracted! So it was bound to be another inappropriate name. Because we don't need any more of that stuff on here. I mean, we will never know for sure, but that's just what I suspect. So, Hare versus Tortoise colors? Yeah, I'll just leave it as this. You prefer trash over eggs? Apparently you and I think alike, Sean. Apparently, I'm like, I hooked up a boot and I'm like, oh, thank you, it's not an egg. I'm like, oh, for once it's not an egg. For once it's not an egg. Now I have no idea who the heck is. What team is Panda Girl on? Because I don't see a Panda Girl in this chat anywhere. I'm gonna assume she's A? No, why? Here I go with eggs. I'm gonna assume ear? And I believe Joshy Press is ears. Stop fooling me with these fake friend requests. I don't need properties. I need to adjust my stream chat so it scrolls down automatically by the powers of interaction. Actually, hold the phone. Let me do this real quick. User settings. Friends settings. Turn off friend request notifications. So I won't be notified if I do get any more friend requests for the rest of the night. Just, if I get a friend request, if you send me a friend request, tell me in the chat. So we don't have to bother pulling up that thing anymore for fake requests or anything. So, let's just have that be a thing pretty much the rest of the night. And I'm missing what's happening right now, because I had to do that. It's in your friends list? Definitely. And since we're streaming, we can't control exactly who has a name on their stuff and all that. But it's just like, guys, don't do stuff like that on a stream. Because it makes the streamer look bad if they get names like that, which it's beyond their control what the names of other people are. And it's so far looking like Tails is doing a good push, but they can still come back. Oh, there you go. That's what it was. It's also a gold nugget. I haven't seen the gold nugget stuff. I mean, I have a few of them, but I'm not having the best of luck when it comes to things. I mean, I haven't gone to the islands all that much because I'm like, I don't need to be going there and getting nothing but eggs. And I stocked up on so many crafting materials, so I think I'm going to be in the golden for some time when it comes to that. So that's, I mean, we'll find out who wins tomorrow evening or something between these battles, and it's looking like Ears is winning this battle so far. Someone call 911. 911. Or I forget how it goes or something like that. I was gonna say 9111, but that's 3. That's 3 ones, and it's only 2 ones. And it's looking like this. I think this is a game for Team Ears. Yep, this is a game for Ears. Time to reset the lobby, and we got a little more than an hour left of stream time and Subfest battle, so it all comes down to the final bits of the stream. As I fall asleep, well, I mean, I get it's almost 11 o'clock in EST. It may be a different time zone, but for me, it's 11 o'clock. So I know it's a little on the late side. And I definitely know people got work in the morning. Some people do, at least. Tail. 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 I was gonna say we're gonna need somebody to go for tail, but no, we don't. Not anymore. I'm sorry, Agent Dark. Just had to pick our spectator. You'll join later on. Sounds good, Sean. Sounds good. That definitely sounds good. We're just definitely trying our best to get everybody involved in matches and whatnot. What's at the turf? Yeah, I've had plenty of Nook miles, but now that I have terraforming, I now bought all of the terraforming path options, but I'm more or less out of everything. Are you heading out, Ancient Dark? Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. And Splat Lover sent a friend request. Thanks for telling me, so I will get that. I'm assuming that is you. No bad. Was that you? Did you send no bad name in here? Cause we're looking for people with an E or a T in their Switch username today. So I got a lot to do with my island before I get to my next Animal Crossing stream later this week. It just says no bad names, and we're just looking for somebody to. I lost count. Oh well, I'll figure it out in time. Oh, you're no bad. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say. I was like, Mr. Splat Lover? I was just, like, confused and whatnot. Oh, you're not leaving yet? Oh, okay. I was under the impression you were leaving. And I was like, oh, good thing to put in your spectator if you were just gonna back out or something. But that was. Okay, that was just weird. I was just confused, but if that's my goal on a second account. Okay, not complaining, I suppose. Michael is no bad name. I'm assuming that's a second account of yours. Where did the extra friend request come from? Because it says 3. There we go. It's down to 1. As normal. It's back to normal. It's absolutely back to normal. Isn't that majestic? So you're playing your all. Okay, if you decide to do it one day. I'll just need to be reminded of the name on your alt or anything, if you decide to do it at some point. Although it's typically recommended you just friend me with your main account or something to give the space for extra people, but I guess some people just rather have multiple accounts. I mean, all the power to you if you do so. And it's looking like Tails is doing good so far at the start of this match. Hey, I guess this is actually Panda Girl's first game, quote unquote, but I'm assuming, but I just make the guess she was on ears. You do that? I had a feeling it wasn't you, because you were in the lobbies more or less the entire time, and I got those requests in between battles and all that. So I had no reason to suspect it was you. But I'm like, what kind of person would come up with names like that? And I'm sure you guys, at least the ones in the chat, definitely know better than to have names like that. Now I have no idea who's gonna win this one. Is this a this definitely looks like a game for Team Tail. That's a game for Team Tail. Tail is pulling the comebacks. I mean, things were rocky for them at the very start of the Subfest, because in speed stream yesterday, oh, they were not doing that well at all. But then they slowly picked up after that. I don't know what happened, but I don't remember Epi stream, or I don't remember how Epi stream went, but I definitely remember throughout a good vibrant stream in my stream yesterday, Tails was doing pretty well. They were picking up. And then I don't know what happened in speed stream this morning, or in Pug Easy stream earlier today. But I definitely think Tails was struggling early on. But they're starting to come back. I don't know what happened. They just probably had a rough beginning, and then they're starting to come back now. No see Princess Tires. We got another hour of the stream, Filigrant. And that's gonna be the last map. We got plenty of time yet. Tail, 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 tail. Ear. I'll spectate with Jossie Press. Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Tail wins and tail wins. Oh, that's right. It was all tail memes. I forgot how many. I wasn't sure how many people. I forgot how many people. I forgot how many wins were in Epi stream for each team. But I definitely remember laughing so hard at that thing. It was just like filled with some of the best memes. But it's like they were doing good. They were doing bad. Then they were doing good. And then I think they had a rough morning again this morning. And they're starting to come back again. From what I've heard in the score so far. So it's pulling up pretty well. To do an hour ago. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you're deciding to play. You're playing in the final game. So make a count, Michael. Make a count, and good luck with your thing once you leave. Do. I need a drink of water. Don't remember. I think it was more or less a timed vibrant stream on both days. And I think my stream was kind of that way. I think. I don't remember the scores exactly. I have them written down, but I can't say what the scores are. But you guys can give rough estimates on how you feel the streamer things went on the other streams. So you got, and then there's submission battles too, which could just surprise everybody out the ballpark. Because I look at those after the streams have ended. And I know some of you guys sent some already. I just didn't look at how many of them were ear wins and how many of them were tail wins. Because I want to say that as a mystery for the end. And even give me the surprise when I look at the score at the end. Sonic Pikachu, welcome. How you doing? It's Subfest night. We got about an hour left of the Subfest. Well, just under an hour. It's ear versus tail. So there's still time left for you to vote and pick your side. The form will close once the battles conclude in an hour, for the voting form at least. And we got a lot of people signed up for this event so far, which is dang awesome. We broke 100 this time, so that's a definite first for us. And I know Nightbot's being... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I know Nightbot's being a little sleepy today, but he's awake and functional now. Oh, that's a slammer dunk for Feligren there. And we're at like 1929, so we're almost at, so we're at like 1.93 subs. 1.9, not 1.93, 1.93k, so we're more or less 70 away from 2,000. I really think we could get there soon. Because we can only go up from here, and nice Splat Bomb snipe on Pug Easy there. But I definitely think this is probably going to be for Team Ears. Okay, that's for Ears. That is a victory for Ears. 93 people. Yeah, I messed up. It's 1.93. It's like when Mosh won, I forget when, but in one stream he went 2.K or something like that. And I just thought it was so funny. It was like 2.K or something like that at the time. Checking friend requests. Got one. You guys need to let me know. Just no. We don't need racial slurs either. Five. Reopening the room. So let's get our thing back in here. And then we got our colors. We got just under an hour left of battles. It's just hilarious that some people don't know what K-Means numbers. Apparently so. You're heading out, Seppi. Thanks for stopping by. The results will be premiering sometime tomorrow. So let me count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we got 4 tails. So this is good. We got 4 tails. just gonna need to pick a Ear to spectate, and I pick you to spectate. Oh, we haven't had this shifty station yet. So it's like do 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 do. Saying, I'm no black guy, but I find that a racist name. Because I have friends that are black. And then, boy, I'm waiting for Red to show up at some point. Because I need to talk to him about what I asked him for help in last night. And doing the whole Subfest thing is going to be harder with our one member of the staff now gone. Seems like Tails is doing a pretty good picking up here. Hey man, I try to be. I try to be. Nobody's perfect, but I try my absolute best to do things in this world. And it's looking like both teams are about even right now. Okay. But yeah, Ears is in a pretty tight pickle, and just as Michael leaves too. Don't tell him about this, because he's gonna make him mad. And it's like, of course you guys start losing with me gone. How much sense you got working? Do what you gotta do, Agent Dark. Just do what you gotta do. Just simply do what you have to do. That staff member, it was a tragedy what happened at that point, and nobody did anything wrong. It's just, it was beyond our control what happened, and we're now short a member of the Subfest team. So I'm gonna have to find somebody else to cover for his spot by the next Subfest in May. We'll find somebody, we just don't know who yet. We will find somebody to help cover it for it. I could definitely tell when it does look like trouble when somebody disconnected while they're dead instead. I get that issue quite a bit. There have been times where it's like, wait, is that person just dead for a long time? Oh, no, wait, they disconnected. Because, like, that X is, like, blocking the name or something. That X is, like, blocking the weapon or something. So it's, like, hard to tell. This is mostly applied for, like, Relish or something. To tell if it's if it was a disconnect or not. And it's also, like, a blessing that I'm able to spectate a lot of these games, contrary to last night where we had, like, almost no Tails players, and also I had to fill for them, and that's a victory for Tails, cover for them pretty much the entire time. But that was a good round. I'm gonna admit, that was a good round. So it's time to back out and recreate the room. Five, 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 five. Utter base invasion. One of the tactical techniques of treachery. I'm just gonna ignore those. I went in and went out. I saw it with the blink of an eye. I went, nope. Oh snap, another raid? Agent Pro, what is up with an agent raid? Are you the only one of your raid? And our room filled up. So let's get our tails peeps up. I'm interestingly not seeing any other tails. I'll make it strange to dark places last game. You sketch your friend request. What's your username, Josie? Because I want to get in quick because there's an inappropriate name in there. So, Steve Jose. Okay. Just gotta get that quick. At least some of these names are more... At least some of those other names are tolerable. And, oh, I was gonna say Aqua volunteered to sit a break for the evening, but... guess not. Oh, Siren volunteered for Tails. Thank you. I don't think you spectated for a while, so you'll be next to spectate. But I take it Agent Pro's the only one from that raid, but hope you had fun. And what were you guys playing? Hoping you had fun otherwise. Oh, Filigrane is gonna be RB. But we got 40 seconds until the game starts anyway, so there is time to kill. Oh, you're back? That was quick, and the clock hit 0, so it's time to begin. Trying to say it, but it's saying I know I keep pronouncing it as Siren. I need to pronounce it as Siren. I'm just used to pronouncing that name as Siren from competitive play. But I think it does that if you play on your Switch for too long. So I'm really wondering who's going to take some points here. What would be the ears as they get their cheers? It's looking like Ears is pulling up strong right now. They're pulling up real strong. No, I wasn't sure if somebody on Ears had died, but 2 people just died on Ears. Seems like Ears is in a pretty tight predicament. And that is sadly not turfable, so you can't get bonus points by hiding on top of that thing. No bonus points that were given for hiding on top of uninkable turf. And here we go. We're seeing more pushes. And it seems like Tails is starting to make their push. They got the center back. But there's still 40 seconds. A lot can still happen in this short time. And definitely a lot can happen indeed. Cover your turf, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I really have no idea who this is gonna go to. Because we now have 10 seconds left. Who's gonna take the glory for this round, I wonder? Dang it. And Ears is taking that victory. Boy, do they have... I bet they could hear the squeals and the cheers from the crowd. And I was gonna say that's a pretty much almost all Ink Brush Army, but nope. They missed it by a tiny... But they were off by 2 people, so half the team was Ink Brushes. Had fun. Thanks for stopping in, Agent Dark. Hope to see you at the results tomorrow, and hopefully see you at my next stream or anything else we do. I have no idea what my next stream's going to be, but it's definitely going to be some Animal Crossing. I just don't have the date yet. I'm thinking Thursday, because I'm not streaming Saturday or Sunday this coming weekend because it's Easter, and that's why I did the Subfest for Easter a week early. Because, well, it's Easter themed. Well, let's get our room to fill up, and then we'll get more players for both teams. We seem to be having pretty good. We got 1, 2, 3 ears and 3 tails, so we can at least get a... So we can at least get 3 more. So we can at least get 1 more of each. So we got a 3... We could get a 3v3. Oh, I see the E in your name. So you are Team Ear. Stream. If Samarun is open and I'm doing... See, I'm not friends with Genesis yet. She somehow made the lobby. Uh-oh. That's Tail. Whoops. Tail. Tails. Ears, ears, ears. Oh, wait, you're Tails. How am I mistaking? Ears, ears. You could spectate with me. Sleep. We got another 45 minutes at the sub, or rather not 45 minutes. We got another 40 minutes at the Subfest. So I did say I would stream to the end of the Subfest period, which is 40 minutes from now, however long that may be from now. And I don't know how many more matches each team is going to wind up taking. But how you doing, Janessa? Welcome. It's nice to see you. Come on, guys. Ready up. Ready up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, ready up. For any of you guys that have yet to do so, Nightbot will be pulling up the Google form that you will need to use to vote for the custom Splatfest. And if you want to join, add an E or a T in your Switch name so we can get you on the proper team to make the matchmaking go faster and smoother. So there's the form if anybody needs it. And then add an ER T in your name. But even if you can't play, at least contribute by voting in the popularity. Because this Google form is the only way to vote towards the popularity. It's the only way. Okay, that sounded a little creepy and... yeah, seriously, but just like at the same time. I'm sure, like Sean said, he'll be able to get in at some point. But we'll see. Close the door. So kablamo with the wiping of the brush from the sixes. It's the battle of the brushes, but the one brush had backup. Is that legal in this town? Actually, according to Article 9, Section 3 of the Kingdom Law, yes it is. It is legal to get backup. Carry on then. But here we go. Brushes are going wild. Ears are falling. I'm sure they're pulling their ears right now like, ah, make it stop, or something like that. They're trying to pull these comebacks if possible. But it's still about another minute or so of the match. There's time yet to make a comeback. Anything can happen. You just gotta sit back and believe. And we got the bubbles a-blowing. And the bubbles a-popping. And the squids are screaming and crying by the explosions of the bombs that go boom shakalaka boom. Why am I doing in a rhyming game today? Kinda, sorta. Seems like Tails is doing pretty good, but Filigree managed to sneak inside the center. He could be the one way. Ears could make this comeback in here. But will it be enough? And he is down, so it's safe to say that Tails is taking another point for success. The clock has hit Dunzo, and the points are now being scored. This game is for Team Tail. That's right, Siren. Tails did win this round at least, but it's this round. We still got another 35 or so minutes left at the Subfest. There's time to secure points for your team. Even if there's not a lot of time, it can still make or break the Splatfest results. Because I really definitely think it's exciting. So, all fives, come on in, ladies and gents. There's an ample opportunity for you all. And is this room filling up? We got 1, 2, 3 tails and 3 ears. So we could do a 3v3. Allison Bell, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's nice to see you stopping by. We're doing a custom Splatfest. Which part of the chocolate over to eat first, the ear or the tail? If you do exclamation vote, you'll be linked to a Google form, or you could scroll up in the chat to find it. But I'm hoping you're having a good day. And I definitely want to welcome you in here. It doesn't seem like anyone else is coming, so I'll just make this 3v3 start. And we're back at Cannon Fire Pearl. And you sent me from request. Oh, thank you, Allison. Just be sure to have a capital E or T in your name. It's 10 seconds before the stream. That's weird. Oh, Okay, oh, 10 seconds before the stream. You have a stream delay for about 10 seconds. That makes total sense. The stream delay, it's something that can't be helped, but it's like a few seconds behind or something like that. Right for now, it is about 5 seconds behind for me, which is not terrible, but there's definitely the option. But it's there. We can't get it to dead on real time, but we could get it as close as possible. That's all we can do, right? 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 And it seems like a lot of the players are calling in tonight, but we still got about 35 minutes of the Subfest to go, so there's still opportunity to take points and secure some victories. Even if not everybody can play in there. Even if we could get 3v3s going, it's still enough to make matches go. I guess I'll accept Genesis, because we're running low on players. Just, please don't DC, okay? That'll make the thing... That's just the only reason I'm just, like, leaving it like as it is. I'm just like, just please don't disconnect, okay? Getting some massive explosions left and right. It's coming. It's exploding. And the inkjet comes out the top. And since the lobbies aren't really filling up anymore, I might just stick with the lobby we got unless we need to switch around. But there's 20 of us in here, but only 6 people are joining the lobby, not counting myself. So it's just like, oh wow, we're getting raided again. This is, I think, our 5th raid on the stream. Simple bacon raid, so how is it going? Peaceful positivity, enjoy. Oh, thank you so much. Just going to bed, so I'll have to keep this. Do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. You might not hear what I'm saying, but just keep in mind everything. Oh, the phone. Okay, okay. Wes Strickland, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by with the Simple Bacon raid. What were you guys playing? And I'm hoping you guys had a wonderful time. We're doing a custom Splatfest, ear versus tail. Which part of the rabbit would you rather eat first on Easter Sunday? And particularly the chocolate rabbit. It seems like... Oh, I was gonna say that was gonna get you, but it seems like Tail's making a good push this early. And I mean a massive push. Siren has survived his ordeal in the cannon this time. But I mean, we're just having fun and everything. Just be sure to vote in the Google form with exclamation vote. Let me get that up real quick. And then add a capital E or a capital T in your Switch username, because this is a custom Splatfest today. Once we return to our regular program of streams after today, we'll be back in regular Subfest battles. Not Subfest, Sub-Day battles. I'm probably going to do Animal Crossing on Thursday, depends on how I feel. And then, I want to keep... I'm going to see how things go for Friday. Saturday's probably going to be just regular Sub-Day battles with a regular ranked battle set and whatnot. Regular ranked battle, private battles, and that sort of thing. Keep things fun and interesting and that sort of thing. Wow, Ears was falling so far behind, but then they turned out completely around at the end. A victory for the Ears. Despite the fact they were losing at the beginning of this match, they pulled back. And I mean pulled back. But there's the vote Google form. Go in there, vote for your team. And okay, we filled up super quick. I know you're also a tail. I'm sorry, Furley Grin. I just had to pick somebody to spectate. No! I didn't want to turn off the auto rotate. The right stick on your controller is... Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad. Go to get in. I'll reset the room after this game, gotcha. And the only reason I'm doing a second game in this lobby is because that last round was a 3v3. But the room will reset after this round. Like I said, I only made it a second game because, well, we only had a 3v3 and the lobby was nowhere near full at the time. But I think that's just my plan. But no stream on Sunday next week because it's Easter. So I'm streaming on Thursday this coming week instead to make up for it. I would do Monday next week, but... And I mean next week, Monday the 13th. But I still am not sure about my work schedule. So I don't want to stream on a time that I cannot make a promise to. Needed that in my system. Needed some good water. And don't forget to put on your hand sanitizer, especially in times of need. It kills the germs and bacteria on your hands that may contaminate you. Ah, it smells like mint. Is that what mint smells like? I don't know. You gotta be kidding. Genesis disconnected at the beginning. So can one of the ears sit back to make it a 3v3? Or I will not count this game. It seems like all E's is sitting back. That's my way of knowing. I'm gonna keep it like this to make sure people are still sitting back. I just want it to be fair. Because it's just like, we haven't had an issue with the DCs. It's just Genesis keeps on disconnecting. Why? I honestly have no idea. Like, it's been like literally every game she's been in. Just like, I don't know if you're doing it intentionally to cost your team, or if you're having just terrible Wi-Fi. And I'm just sitting here like this, making sure things go smoothly. And Tails is def so in trouble. Hopefully Tails can have a comeback for this. But it's really hard to say. They're in a really tight spot. So Tails is really going to need to make this massive push of a leap of faith if they want to make this win. I mean, they pulled themselves out of danger, so they could call that a plus, even if they don't win. Oh, wow, they're actually doing it. They're actually doing it. They are actually pulling the comeback here. Could they? Will they? May they? Was that enough, though? Holy crap. I don't know what happened there, Ears, but dang. That's a victory for Tail. I'm gonna reset the lobby again because I don't know if anyone else is still trying to get in or not. Yeah, I still don't know if anyone's trying to get in here or not. I'm gonna check again. We got... Okay, no new friend requests, thank goodness. Even though the thing's turned off because we got so many suggestive names tonight. But that's a stupido. Here we go. We got the ears. At least one of my bots is in here. I see him taking some action. Mainly removing spam messages and whatnot, which is... your Nintendo subscription's expired. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. We still got about 25 minutes of stream time, so there's time yet. Tail... Ear. Tail. Genesis and I'll spectate. And then, if you guys remind me, I will try to make the final game in Princess Diaries. No one ever from request. It doesn't have an E or a T in their username. And I wanted to make sure I take people with a E or a T in their name for tonight. If it was a regular stream, I would have taken it. But I just want to make sure people that joined in the lobbies during a Splatfest have their team tags. It just makes things faster and easier. I was about to say, is that a friend request? But no, I disabled the notification for now. It's just one of my friends going in Animal Crossing. Now loading, please wait. Pretty much what Siren posted inside the chat just now. Let me get the bot to post my Discord and my Twitter links. If you would, thank you. I was gonna say if you were to be so kind. Hopefully tonight I can actually find a raid target. Because I couldn't find anybody unless, well, I found somebody, but YouTube is refusing to work with me, so I couldn't even open up the link or anything. Which drove me insane. And what I see right now in Splatoon is pretty much everyone is in a Japanese name. What are the other streamers that I'm subscribed to streaming right now? Kit Kat streaming Persona, and Mr. Clark is, how am I not surprised, Animal Crossing. You're in a good mood? That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear you're in a good mood right now, Lillian. That is good to hear. It's always amazing to see people being in a good and positive mood. Because in these streams, we promote positivity. Because it's because positive vibes is what makes the world go round. Also in a good mood? Yep, everybody's in a good mood. So that's what makes everybody happy. And everybody in winter today! And wow, it's looking like Team Ear's in a bit of a pickle here. Wow, this is looking like quite a show. A jolly good show indeed. Could Ears be pulling a comeback now? Could they be pulling their big comeback with that wipe they just got on Tails there? With 20 minutes to go at the Subfest, we are seeing bright and positive energy spewing amongst the crowd. And the score's coming... And the score's getting closed up again. As Ears is getting wipes, and they're pulling themselves back in the lead. This could be what they needed to get back in the game. I don't know if we're going to get any more votes, but let me pull up the Google form one last time, so you guys can vote for your Subfest team. If you guys have yet to vote, please go into Google form and do so. It will contribute towards the popularity, and it's the only way you could get inside a lobby and play on the stream. But once the stream does end, the form will be closed, and we will then tally up the score for the popularity, and then begin calculating the battle wins. They will premiere sometime tomorrow on the channel. When? Nobody knows. But I will let you know once we figure out the time. Or at least I figure out the time. After work! And I need the lights to turn back on in this game. Oh, Ears barely takes the comeback here. Come to future streams. Hope you have a good positive. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Allison. I hope to see you in the future stream. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's a little late for people, but I want to appreciate you for coming by. 5-5-5-5. But yes, we got 20 minutes at the Subfest. 20 minutes. You gotta head out. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. I don't think I really need to worry about resetting the lobby at this point anymore. I mean, there's only 13 people, but it's 13 more than what I would normally see, and it makes me happy to see you guys given the battles and whatnot. Uh-oh, and it looks like someone else is joining or leaving. I don't know. Come on, game. We ain't got on. Thank you. Ears, ears, tail, ears, tail, ears. Tail, tail, ears. I'll spectate. I don't think you spectated yet. So, just... I think we'll probably more or less keep the lobby as it is. And then just go down the list. Pretty much here onward, because I don't see anybody else trying to join the lobby. So, avast! I can't wait to see who's gonna show up and make tides in the battle. Let me actually, now that I'm curious, check my sub counter. Did we break 1.93k? Because I'm hoping we did. If we did, yay. If not, oh well. There's always the next couple weeks of streams to get us to 2k. And then, depending upon my work schedule, I'll have to plan a 2k subscriber event around those times. Why is it taking so long to show the page on YouTube? So, we're in the Makeup Mart. Mario Wolf, everything okay? Mario Wolf! Yoo-hoo! Well, I'm at least hoping the team's holding up. Oh, Gotcha has to head out. I appreciate you stopping by. So, thank you for stopping by. We have a DC. It doesn't look like anyone disconnected yet. Because it looks like they're dead. Yeah, nobody DC'd yet. From what I'm seeing. Small streams behind 4. Yeah, the stream is behind by like 5-10 seconds. It should be delayed by about 5 seconds from real time. That's the power of ultra low latency, my babes. That is the power of ultra low latency. I mean, there's 15 seconds left to Subfest, so they'll try their best, Gotcha. Hopefully see you next time. Maybe we'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. We just don't know what time the premiere's gonna be. It will be tomorrow. We just don't know what time yet. But I will update you guys once we do have a time. It's probably gonna be like, premiere in 30 minutes or premiere in 1 hour. Go to the premiere. And we'll see you with the results or something like that. But that was a pretty good splat bomb snipe there. And we're not having disconnects, which is good. Disconnect. It was towards the end of the match. So I'm like, I wonder how the heck Genesis feels. Like, oh, come on, I can't get through a single match or something. Watch that be enough to give Ears the comeback they need to win. They're probably feeling upset if they lose that because of the DC at the end. This game is still for Tails. And Switch, don't go in the dark on me. Because we don't need the light going out on us. I'll just stick with the lobby we got for pretty much here on out. Who's winning? I cannot say who's winning right now. I'm just going down for a spectator, so... Oops. But we'll see who has won in the end tomorrow, because we're... nearing the end of the Subfest. Not much time left. It pretty much comes down to who wins the battles. But we'll see what happens. The scores are going to get tallied, and then we're going to be declared, and one team's going to be crowned a winner in this Easter-themed Subfest. But it's going to be soon to find out who it will be. Who it will be, who it will be. But it seems like people are like, go Tails, go Ears, stuff like that. But in the end, whoever wins, we can all pat each other on the back, shake hands, and say GG, and move on and let to the next thing, until the next Subfest comes around and we debate about whatever the topics is gonna be then. But I mean that there's another custom Splatfest this coming weekend with Mosh plays in the Can Splatfest of bunnies versus cheeks. Hopefully I get picked to stream that event. But if that happens, I will let you guys know. If not, Oh well, I'll figure out something. But yes, that's gonna be the streams. That's just my point. The hopes and dreams for the next while. Oh! I don't know how you got that kill there, but jeez, wow. Seb Jose is making quite the push, and it's terrifying. But it's all opinion, but everybody has their opinions anyway. Could Tails make this comeback? It's gonna be a close game. I'm hoping one of these teams can score their wins. One of these teams can for sure do it. Tails is looking like they're in a bit of a sticky situation. They might be headed for rock bottom. You're shocked that Kalik's not playing? I'm kind of surprised too. He's probably busy taking care of his own thing. Either that or he's got work or something, I don't know. He's a busy guy. Everybody's got their own thing to do. And of course Genesis disconnects at the end. I guess I'll play for Tails in one game just so there's no disconnects on for Tails. Cause that's a victory for ears. Cause look at all that pink. And I think we only need one person to spectate. So you're back on your team. Could somebody on ears play for Tails? I know Genesis is tail, but to keep the teams fair, gonna need to have an ear volunteer for tail. You can join out. We got less than 10 minutes, so it's anybody's game. Alrighty, thank you. Camp triggered fish. Now I gotta find that one shirt. Here it is. But I mean, in the end, we're gonna see who wins this thing. In the end, we're gonna see who wins the Subfest in the end. So, whoever wins, everyone had fun. GG's all around. Whoever wins these. Skittle, how's it going? Welcome. We are doing the Subfest matches. We got about 5-6 minutes left of the event. So, you might be able to secure the last match of the stream, if you could get in. The passcode should be all 5s, assuming you voted and whatnot already. Let me put the form in case you didn't. But there's time to get one vote. There's time to get one game in if you really want it. Because otherwise, the stream is more or less locked in stone. It's the stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Well, that was just rude. There we go. Oh, hello. That was a good effort on Huggies' part, but... Kapwee! Which team is Ears? Alpha is Ears, the pink team. The pink team is Ears. Green is Tails. I mean, in the end, I'm hoping everyone had a really fun Splatfest experience. Come on, before it gets any worse. We got trouble on the thank you. I was gonna say we got trouble on the horizon, but you guys got it. Nice try, Jose! See, Jose. Can't we see results? It's gotta be tomorrow. The results will be sometime tomorrow. But who's gonna win? We'll know soon. We'll soon know the winner of the Subfest. And that's a victory for Tails! I think we got time to fit one more game in the stream. One more game. One last game to end it all. What team is all DC on? Because I had a feeling that guy was gonna get in at some point. We're gonna end this with MC Princess Diaries. But this is it. The final match at the Subfest. This is the final game. The winner takes it all. Last battle of the Subfest. So make it count. Whichever team you are on, make it count. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody on Splatoon right now, unfortunately, so I guess I'll just end the stream after this game. But this is the finale to the Subfest. This Subfest, the final match of it. There's still many more Subfests to come. We're still early in these things, but it's the end of the 6th one. Let's make this final battle mean something. Come on, Carlos. We're waiting on ya. Time to end this. the final stream. Not the final stream, the final battle. The battle begins! It's just the finale. We gotta throw a bunch of stuff in here, including our opportunity to take the win. And we always end with the Subfest and MC Princess Diaries. And I don't know how I got you there, Pugeezy, but I did. I kind of feel bad for you there. Ouch. But I took you down with me at least. And it seems like we're doing alright. Tails, let's make this count. It's the last game of the Subfest. And the stream. Because it's a little after midnight now, but the battles are over after this one. It's the voice to end all voices. Let's see if I want to see who can get the... Oh, you got it. I just had to, like, booyah with Pearl. Booyah with the Pearl. And this match is done, so that means the final game of this Subfest goes to Team Tail, taking the final point of the stream and the Subfest in general. But that's it for the Subfest. The Subfest is officially donezo. I need to get to work and tallying those scores. I hope everybody had a fun time. Everyone is a winner in this thing. I gotta get tallying those scores, and we will know the answer soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and have a great day, great night. I'll be with you tomorrow evening, I don't know what time yet, for the results in a premiere format, so get excited. Have a great time, and we will see you all. My next stream is probably gonna be on Thursday, I don't know just yet. For some Animal Crossing. Not sure yet. Because I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for my work schedule. But I'll let you guys know about the score and whatnot once we do get it calculated. So, thank you all for coming. We will see you next time. Take care. And bye-bye.